Uh-oh. Oh. I think I died here once or twice. Is he hungry?
Well, probably, yeah. He's
Ah!
That's some hangover. Where am I? Istanbul. What are they doing here? What was that?
Ah, you're finally awake. I'd advise you to save your strength. Our interrogations can be quite grueling. Sadly, I have other matters that require my attention.
We could always wait until you return.
I think not. Goodbye, Dr. Jones.
Mei Yin, get me out of here.
It looks like we got the wrong Dr. Jones after all.
Don't let this little bump in the road throw you. The Nazis have no idea what they're looking for.
Do not be too sure of that. The Germans are excavating a city underneath Istanbul.
They found the palace of Belisarius? No wonder Von Beck was in a hurry.
You must go there and find the third piece of the Mirror of Dreams. Remember, I'll be watching you.
Don't you trust me? You hired me.
Greetings, everyone. This is Nat.
This is Jim.
And welcome to Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb again. So this time we're in Istanbul. Which...
By the way, do you think it's going to be weird for people that we only introduce ourselves like once every 4 or 5 episodes?
No.
Okay, cool. By the way, I have some issues with what she said in that scene right there.
Like what?
We got the wrong Dr. Jones. What does this mean?
Well, you know, he got locked up, so...
That doesn't mean he's the wrong Dr. Jones. He's always getting locked up. He gets captured all the time.
But this takes place before all the movies.
And second, where'd she get the key from?
I don't know.
You would think that would be hard to find, right?
Oh, I hit him right with that grenade. So, Jam actually didn't have that much trouble on this section.
I didn't?
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about it. It's nice that they let you throw it before they shoot at you.
Well, that's... Well, I mean, part of that has to do with careful positioning on my part.
It's nice to have cooperative enemies that, you know, let you kill them.
So this part, you want to be very wary of the explosive barrels.
This may be a little loud, though, in our earphones, so we need to turn that down a little bit, I think. Just a little bit.
It's not too loud in mine.
Okay.
Alright. I'll turn it down to 30.
There we go. That's better. Okay. Oh, let's shoot that guy. Hit him on the left. Hit him on the... Ow!
I get kind of panicked in this section because I'm just afraid that I might accidentally hit an explosive barrel. Okay. Now, let's get our satchel. Now, we're recording this with the AC on, which hopefully it didn't seem to pick up.
Yeah, on our little test, it didn't seem to be very obvious. So,
unlike the buzzing in the Prague session.
Yeah, we apologize for that. Yeah. We fixed that part.
Yeah.
But even though we're recording this in the winter, technically, it's hot today.
Yep.
So we have our air on.
let's wow, that guy just stabbed his his partner. Okay, did you see that? So the Turkish knife is much more powerful than the machete. It kills guys much faster.
I see that, yeah. Well, this is my favorite part, by the way. One of my favorite parts.
Alright. So you have to kind of cook the grenades a little bit before you throw them. So
It didn't last. This part didn't last long enough for me, though. I wanted to like go after like 100 guys with this thing.
well, I mean, this was the introductory to the mechanic. You do it a bit later.
Yeah, no, but I wanted to like, I wanted to mow down the whole city.
There's a guy right there throwing grenades.
Which I never did see,
Yeah, I had to tell him about that.
and I still don't see him, but I assume he's there. 'Cause
Yeah.
Nat says he's there. I trust Nat.
Da-da-da-da-da. Alright. Alright. It's time to pull out our knife and get into some sword fights. Kind of. I mean, it's called the Turkish knife, even though I'm pretty sure this is a sword. When I first played this game, I thought it, in the first level of Ceylon, there's a city off in the distance that kind of looks like this. And, oh, nice.
Nice.
And in this stage, you kind of look off the coast. It looks a little green over there. So I used to always think that Ceylon and Istanbul are like off the coast of each other, which is completely untrue, and they're very far apart. And very different. I mean, they're both in Asia, but they're very well. Istanbul isn't in Asia; it's in Europe, but it's right on Asia. That was just a complete failure.
No, I don't remember if it was during my original playthrough or if it was during my
Artifact.
artifact playthrough. But at one point, I just pulled out my machine gun and I killed all these guys with a machine gun. Maine didn't have anyone to fight because I killed them all with a machine gun.
I think it might have been both of your playthroughs. I'm getting.
Which was probably a waste of my bullets, but it was fun.
I'm pretty low on health. I should probably medkit up real quick. Alright. I remember in the PS2 version, when you get into this room, the frame rate would just spike up. Like, it would go from like 20 to 60. And it was always so like odd, but in PC version, because the frame rate's nice and consistent, that doesn't happen.
You know what? I'm getting hungry.
Now there's a shortcut that you can do, but yeah.
There is?
Well, yeah, you saw me do it on your artifact run because you died here. I remember you jumped over here and then you tried to jump there. Well, you didn't make Indy face that direction, so you jumped down.
Oh, jump that way. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just pathetic and horrible.
It was one of those jam moments.
And bad, and just, I don't even know how.
It was a jam moment.
Let's see. Alright. So this is one very, very convenient thing right here. just happy that there was just, a crate there.
That happens a lot in this game.
Yeah. Happens a lot in Staff of Kings, too. It was just like something convenient. There's nothing in this area. I remember Jam ran in here. I'm thinking that there's something in there, but there isn't.
So, Nat, have you heard about the controversy with PUBG?
No. As a matter of fact, I had no idea that anything like that would happen in PUBG. I thought PUBG was kind of past news relevancy.
Well, that's actually part of the problem, I guess, because, PUBG has a, this partnership program.
now. This is
there were certain streamers that were like PUBG partners. Well, I don't know what that meant exactly.
sponsored by PUBG.
Yeah, but I don't know if sponsors the right. I don't know if they got any monetary. I don't know if they did or not. But there were several streamers that would take great pride in saying, "I'm a PUBG partner," whatever that meant.
Yeah.
And apparently, PUBG recently sent out a bunch of letters to some streamers and said, "Hey, you don't play PUBG much anymore. We're taking away your PUBG partnership."
Oh no.
Just caused all kind of
Whoa. Off the edge.
irritation in the Twitch streamer community.
Yeah, come on. Oh, what?
Oh, they kind of like blended into one person there for a second. They're like one person.
There we
They
go.
kind of like morphed.
Yeah. Of course, the dog has to be barking.
Dog's
right now.
barking. That's all right. Dogs bark sometimes.
I'm not sure how loud it is actually.
They may not even hear it.
Yeah.
We hear it.
Oh, right now it's getting louder. Of course. Okay. So this artifact took Jam a long time to find.
Yeah, it scared me because it's like, why would you even know to do this?
Because there's a random out-of-place crate there that leads down to a ledge.
I don't know.
It's just, I don't know.
It's just, I don't. There's all kind of ledges and like, just because there's a ledge doesn't mean you have to climb on it, right? Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, there are plenty of areas that you can climb on and stuff that don't even lead to anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Like this was like,
In case any of y'all are wondering, Nat and I are not PUBG partners.
yeah. And as a matter of fact, the only time you ever actually played PUBG was on the mobile phone.
I played PUBG Mobile, I think, once. It was not a fun experience.
No.
That's not a game you want to play on mobile.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
Oh, shoot him. Shoot him.
So there's this gigantic head that's just here.
Just laying around, minding his own business.